welcomed entrepreneurs tonight to spark their own dreams for the city of Hannibal and surrounding areas. SparkNIGHT is an idea from Ignite, an entrepreneur program in Hannibal. It is for small businesses and others to pitch their ideas to local investors. The event was free and open to the public. The 4 businesses that pitched ideas for the trade show were Nanabe, Hannibal CEO, Flyover, and Domestic Bohemian.
I'm most excited for everybody to get to hear our presenters tonight. I think they're going to do a wonderful job. I've gotten an opportunity to know these individuals, but also gotten to hear their presentation, and I know that they have a lot to offer, and I want others to hear about that and see all of the things that are moving forward in the local area.
And Ignite has been helping local businesses since 2020.